The guy calling the signals. He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. On second down, they'll run with White. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll go up the middle with White. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. The Cowboys at 0-13 here on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Play action now. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had bye.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. But they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And there they bring pressure from the inside and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
And it is caught. And he is going to
That shit is so frustrating.
first down as they're able to
You know that you could.
conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back.
I mean, they could get that shit off cut.
But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Stroud. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Stroud looking to throw. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 3-0 after 1 on EA's. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Got his man, that's Davis. And he is going to have the Texans
the last game,
get the 3rd down conversion. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, you got a team that sits 28th in the league in rushing, so I guess you're going to see some plays like that.
Yeah, you're definitely going to do that, but it's not like you can just abandon the run. You got to keep taking your shots, don't you? But at this point of the season, they've been very successful.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready, go.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by...
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Wright. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Oh, shit. I thought I could do it in his fucking head.
Desmond King picks it. He's to the 15. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties with big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing. Prescott. And he fires one.
Oh, God, you gotta make that sippy ass fucking
throw,
bud.
But the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans 40.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target limb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, that is incomplete.
Give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Prescott now. That's complete, right around the 8. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. White is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's no tackle him at the 3. Now a timeout taken.
No.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the end zone.
Fucking stop.
Complete.
Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. final play of the half.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all cheating.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Danny Gray, as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So we've come upon halftime here in... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, come on.
Wow, so wipe out. Roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one he got pulled off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First down is White. And he'll take this down to the 33.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott on play action. He's got his target. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to upload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now back to the ground game with White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On third down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Alert! Alert! Flash! Flash!
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Lots will look to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play. Back now in Houston. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A.J. Epinesa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Oh my God, Dak, the man wasn't nowhere near there. What the fuck?
And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard.
Number 29, that's what I'm doing. Come on, man. This is bullshit, bro.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In motion right is Davis. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Shreds the tackle. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now left side on the swing pass. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Why the fuck is you showing that other fucking play?
Play action. Here's Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Look at
the middle,
that motherfucker. Hit the man in the fucking hole.
He's up to the 48.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, unlock line. Check, captain.
They go again with Pierce. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Stroud back to throw. And he is caught. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Ready, go! Reno! Alert! Alert!
To Inigo Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So Houston going to